You on the share screen?
Two teams here that came into the NFL together back in 1995, and off we go between the Jags and the Panthers. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28.
Oh shit! Shit is bugging. I can't hear shit but music.
Menu narration set to 100.
You gonna put Amir Speed there? You know that nigga can't tackle for shit.
I just want speed.
What? Huh?
I just got done running 3 miles, and I timed myself. It came out to 13 minutes. I did the math. That's around 6 minutes a pace. 6 minutes a mile.
You ran
That
3
nigga
miles
can't
in
do-
13 minutes? Nigga, what's 6 times 3?
Yeah, he just sucks at math, nigga.
18, nigga.
He's so
So
horrible
I'm
at that.
No. I'm finna show you.
You
I
essentially
thought he
just
said 2
ran.
miles.
You just ran damn near Olympic pace, nigga. 4-minute miles.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I can't even hear you.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I don't know if this shit was not calculated right, but look at my share screen. So,
Here's Lawrence to
start
throw.
right here. I did the math.
Got his
No, 2
man
miles.
complete over the
2
middle.
miles.
It's
I did
Hunter.
2 miles in 13 minutes. That's good. That's great. So, boom, started right here, ran here. I didn't count this. I ran here, ran this way, ran back. Ran this way, ran back, ran up here, went back this way, and into the house. So, I did the math, because I had a stopwatch going from when I started. That's 13 minutes. I asked ChatGPT. Marines, minute per mile, whatever the fuck, average mile per pace, average mile pace for the Marines. Boom, complete a 3-mile run. So if I did 1 more mile at that pace, I would have been in the top performance group. Great news. I'm glad to hear that. You trying to get on the game now?
I'm on the game right now.
Menu narration set to 100.
Alright.
I had threw up too, right at the end.
That happens when you a fat fuck.
I thought they good news. I was like, yeah, that's great. So next time when I do it again, I'm finna start setting a routine. So time it could get easier and easier to do it. So when I don't get tired no more doing them 2 miles, I can then go to 3 and then 4 and then 5.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway.
That's how it's
Plenty of
supposed to
work
go.
done during the off-season, camp, and the preseason that led to
Right.
the first throw of the year.
Alright.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Jaguars.
I cannot hear shit, nigga.
Brenton Strange, 65 yards. And the Jags are on the board here first in the season opener. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is
Every beat, nigga.
Long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
And I totally understand that. And my job is to compete. And that's what I'm focused on doing. Of course, we're doing this mid-game, but...
Hey, Dan, we need to do the preseason power rankings after this real quick.
At that point, we might as well just let week 1 finish.
To kick this one away.
The fuck up, nigga.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Now here's Young. That one complete to Leggett. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down. Young. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they're able to get this one across the...
Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff...
Let me die for the tackle, Madden. Like, what?
...to be ready each and every time to either equal...
Yeah, I just wanted to trail behind him, make sure he got where he was going safely.
That first touchdown given up.
Fucking football, man. What is y'all doing?
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. It's Young off play action. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Throwing, Young. Got a man, that's Leggett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Young to throw it.
Oh, good shit.
Wow.
Intercepted. And the Jags
That was such a horrible pass by Price.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just
That was absolutely horrible. You put it literally the only place I had a nigga.
To prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out.
I mean, you telling me he just times it perfectly, nigga?
2 for 2 here in week 1. The credit Chris Barnes rushing in there and hitting him for a loss. Now Lawrence.
Yeah. Don't pick up the block. You literally stared at the. He literally stared at the nigga, watched him go tackle the nigga, and then ran and tried to act like he was playing defense the whole time.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look deep for Thomas.
Is my buttons just not fucking working?
Falls down incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand?
I mean, roughing the kicker.
And giving the ball back to their offense.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10.
Why is this music playing in my fucking ear like that, bro?
Trying to connect with Bo Melton. And it's 2nd down. Young now.
Playing inside.
And it's Ted McMillan. And he'll be
Playing inside, literally.
Shy of the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. They go play action. Young.
Oh, God.
That one complete to Ligon. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. A give, running right, it's Hubbard. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 6. Here is Young. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's one intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football back at their own 17. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now a handoff to Bigsby. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. From the gun, it's Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Have to hand it off, nigga. Like, is it
the option? That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt.
roughing? Thank you.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, Usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places, and the difference is 5 yards or 15, and in this case, that's a big play.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Lawrence. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Forced out to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message.
Why would he throw that? That's clearly all over that.
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. ETN up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Thank you.
The hard count might have got him. This might be a 1st down. Defensively, maybe a little too fired up there for a 3rd down stop.
Remember in preseason when we were going to camps and watching people, they worked on this, right? In the heat of the summer, still did it anyway.
Here's a give to Bigsby. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal. Now they'll pitch it out here.
What kind of fucking pitch was that?
This play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8.
This nigga got hurt.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Of course, too, because I'm running 2 clock. It's a fucking injury timeout, right? So now he gets a minute 6 instead of 30 fucking seconds. What he would have had 20 seconds.
Good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage.
Watch it
Offense
return
trying to
this
get to the
kick
end zone.
too.
Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code, but he could not hang on to it.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
Now Young. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. This 3rd down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start. Young will set to throw.
My shit is just not working, nigga. That's a pick. That's another field goal before half. Maybe a touchdown.
Positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
This nigga's not even supposed to be in the game.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Looking long for Thomas. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
What the fuck, Madden?
Off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now Lawrence to throw. Screenplay, here's Etienne. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
Final play of the half, it's Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half. Final play of the half, Young. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. 1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're down on the scoreboard, sort of a sloppy first half. Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half, too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit, get in their tail, and send them back at it.
No gain on the play. It's going to bring up a third down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Yeah, if it would have let me fucking switch to the linebacker I was trying to switch to, and not a D lineman.
As they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the counter, this is Hubbard.
Yeah, switch me to a lineman again, nigga.
6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles about the offense right now. Bam, boom, bam. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
To throw, Young. This is caught by McMillan. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 40. His second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Off the play fake, Young. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Now Young. Got a man. That's Liggett. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
That's the pick.
As he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to
What the fuck? The Jaguars defense. That's why.
Run off a bunch more plays.
3rd and 8. Looking to throw, Young. Oh, the ball
That's a fumble.
They hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
His kick here is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
I mean, I can't run at all, nigga.
Losing yardage back at the 27. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
I can't run at all, nigga.
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
At fucking all.
It's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Gets by him at the 25.
Oh, this game's cheating. The game's cheating.
35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Throwing, Young. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. The Panthers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Why are niggas switching sides?
Now here's Young. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Young. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Young now. Got his man. It's Bo Melton. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here.
Get up closer, bro. I have y'all close for a reason.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Right back to Hubbard.
Everything. Let me just open like the Red Sea. I might have 15 rushes for 12 yards.
Hubbard, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Of course, nigga.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here.
Of course. It doesn't register my fucking fair
And
catch.
he
Like,
won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Second down and 6 now. A give running right, ETN.
what is wrong with my running backs, bro? Like,
Got a yard up to the 25. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he will have a Jaguars first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Going quickly here to
why are you blocking the dude? It's like,
Underneath throws, they've got to get the ball downfield.
let me just go ahead and.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Throwing now, Lawrence. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
They got the completion. Now, they probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their 4th down play.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now Young. That one complete to Ligon. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Young to throw. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over 1 minute to go in the game. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Young.
Catch the pick!
Incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
And his kick is indeed good. And the sideline.
The fuck is wrong with Madden, bro?
Taking the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the
You
other
just blocked the
guys to
nigga directly
get
into me,
into
bro.
field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one
The
final
fuck is
stop
this?
if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw, Lawrence. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is
Shit is
intercepted.
fucking retarded, bro.
Picked off by Chris Barnes. Well, you knew you had to.
Fucking stupid as hell, bro. Fuck is this music playing the entire time for? And now it wants to turn off, bro. Like, what?
Entering settings screen, you have 28 options.
Fuck is wrong with this damn
Menu
game?
narration option is set to off is selected.
Niggas never had surround sound. Why is it?
Ouch.
Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100.
What is wrong with the game? See how many fucking rushing yards I have. 13 rushing yards. 13 rushing yards. Trevor Lawrence probably had an 11-yard rush. 2 for 8, 5 for 5, 2 for 1. Like what? Travis Etienne had 5 rushes for -1 yard. Travis Hunter didn't catch a single pass. Look, they got Trevor Lawrence at a 75 for him. His quarterback was 0 touchdowns, 3 picks. But somehow he won the game because the shit bullshit. Longest pass was 18 yards. What? 29 passing rating or quarterback rating. Won the game. Shit is goofy as fuck.
Gary. Up on duty. Huh? Up on Call of Duty.
Wait, bitch ass nigga. Where Drago?
Been here the whole time, nigga.
You win?
No, the game was bullshit.
Y'all still playing?
The game's over. I quit.